Hello everybody, welcome to Very Aries. This is the channel where I do Aries readings. I just want to remember that with these general readings for Aries that you should take what resonates and leave what doesn't. That means follow your gut. So if your gut is like, oh, that speaks to me, what she's saying speaks to me, or if your gut is saying, or not your gut, what if your or if your thoughts just run a certain direction and it just feels right, like go with that, okay? But if something isn't and you're struggling to make it fit, don't make it fit. Just let that part go, okay? Because again, these are Aries collective readings. They are for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So without further ado, let's get into your next 48 for July 11th through the 12th, okay? All right, let's go. What is the theme for Aries in the next 48 hours, July 11th through 12th? What is the theme Aries can expect for July 11th through 12th? What is the theme Aries can expect for July 11th through 12th? Let me get closer here. What is the theme for Aries in the next 48? Okay, I'll take two. Why not? We have the 8 of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords. Okay, in first position. What is a high point for Aries? What is a high point for Aries in the next 48 hours? July 11th and 12th. What is a high point for Aries? Let's go ahead and give these another little major shuffle. Ooh. My hands today feel so small. I'm not sure. Go ahead, put these back. What is a high point for Aries today? In the next 28 hours. Any advice, guidance you can give for a high point for Aries to expect in the next 48 hours? All right. We have the 10 of Pentacles. What is a low point for Aries in the next 48 hours? What is a low point for Aries? July 11th and 12th. What is a low point for Aries? That's too many cards. I'm not going to take them. All right, we'll go with that. A low point for Aries is the Hierophant. What is a lesson for Aries to expect in the next 48? What is a lesson for Aries? We've got the Emperor in reverse. And a lesson, I'm sorry, what is something for Aries to focus on? Where should Aries focus their energy on in the next 48? Where should Aries focus their energy on in the next 48? Way too many. I'm gonna put those back. Where should the Aries focus their energy on? Go with that. 9 of Wands. All right. So in first position, we have 2 cards. We have the 8 of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords. In second position for our high point, we have our 10 of Pentacles. Third position, we have the Hierophant, which is our low point. We have the Emperor in reverse for our lesson we should learn. And the 9 of Wands for where we should focus our energy. Okay, so in first position again, we have the 8 of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords. So let me pick these up. Okay, so if we look at the 8 of Pentacles, let's just look at the 8 of Pentacles real quick. If we look at this guy, seems young. Definitely looks like a working station. I don't know, we've got a spider web right here. Calm waters. The little mouth is here. There's another mouth here. We've got some pentacles up above. Okay, so with the 8 of Pentacles, I feel like whenever it comes to Pentacles, we could either be talking about career or we could be talking about material things like money, finances, or material items. But for this, in combination with our 10 of Swords, I'm really getting some career-oriented, driven things. Because we've got our swords here that kind of really reflect our thinking. And I feel like these two go hand in hand for our theme. So let me tell you what the messages that I'm picking up on these. I think 8 of Pentacles, I think we're talking about your career here. I think this is great. I think this is, how can you utilize your old skills? How can you dust off the cobwebs of your old skills and utilize them now? Okay, maybe you have skills that you just haven't really tapped into in a while. I think something is going on in your career, or maybe you have thoughts if you should do something about them, or maybe you have like an inkling where you want to pick back up on it. Do it, okay? Use your old skills, use them for new reasons, find purpose, okay? There's been some time where you felt like you do everything in this world for a reason, okay? Everything in this world for a reason. So if you learn something and then you just put it off to the side and you're thinking about it now, no, come on, bring it to the forefront, use those skills, and know you've had them put away for some time, but bring them back out. If you use them, you're only going to get better at them, okay? And I'm thinking this has to do something with your career, something that you're working on, okay? Now, 10 of Swords, putting these two together. With the 10 of Swords, I think this is about your thinking. I'm seeing like an aura, okay? These swords are attached to the aura. They're dangling over this man's body, but they're not quite, they're not like piercing him or anything. He looks defeated. He looks tired. He looks crushed. Look at this little deer in the background. He's like, are you all right? These skies are pretty dark back here. It just seems like maybe it's had a long day. I don't know. Okay, so with this one, so with the 10 of Swords, people think it's the beginning of the end of a cycle. So it's not the end yet, but we're at the beginning of the end. Okay, and what this guy needs to do is he really needs to move on from his past, and especially from his pain. Maybe something from your past burned you. Like maybe it caused you some trauma, or maybe it just wasn't like, maybe it was in your head, okay? And what you need to do is you need to dust off those old skills and use them now, okay? Dust off that pain. Don't relive it. You move past it, okay? Move on from this past, especially from your pain. Quit worrying or allow yourself to rest, okay? So I think it's okay. For me, Okay. I think what you're doing right now is the beginning of an end. And if you need to relax, if you need to just like rest, I think you should take a day. Okay. I don't know. Sometimes it doesn't help to just burn two ends of the stick either. Okay, resting is good. I know this card, like, I don't know if you look at it, but when I look at it, I don't really like it. But I think that's the Aries inside of me that doesn't like it, because we like to go, go, go. We like to be impulsive. We like to do. Now, sometimes it's okay to rest, and it's okay to just take a day. It's okay to take an afternoon. It's okay to take sleep in. Okay, I think that's what this is saying. And that just reflect, take some time, move away from your past, realize what it is. What is this pain that you need to move on from? And then I think you need to go out there and you need to go try again when it comes to your career and start using those old skills, get out of your traumas, and find some purpose and make them better. Make those skills better. Okay, so I think that's your theme. I think it's okay to rest, but it's time to move on from that pain. Okay, I hope that resonates with you. All right, moving on to our high points of the next 48 hours. We have the 10 of Pentacles. This is great. This card is so happy. I love this card. I get this card a lot in my own personal readings in the past. This to me is just like, this is great. A high point for you is going to be family. It's going to be family, okay? Think about your family. They are supportive of you right now. It's stable. You have a supportive home and it's stable. They got your back, okay? They love you enough where they got your back, so you don't have to worry, okay? That's all I got for that card. All right, moving on to our low point for the next 48 hours, July 11th and July 12th. We've got the Hierophant here. This is a major arcana. This is good. This to me is just stating that your lowest point in the next 48 hours is going to be moving towards, maybe you're having trouble moving towards a spiritual practice. Maybe something's blocking you. Or maybe you're having trouble moving away from a practice that maybe doesn't serve you anymore. This is an interesting one because this has to do a lot with spirituality. Yeah, you're experiencing some challenges, spirituality. If this resonates with you, I hope this helps. But if you're having some spiritual challenges, you got to find your own path, okay? The Hierophant makes his own path for his own spirituality. So maybe you've got like family who isn't really, so this is going to go hand in hand with our Emperor in reverse. So maybe which is your lesson? Okay, so your low point is that I always love how these two go hand in hand because they really do reflect and pivot off each other always in every reading. The Hierophant, yeah, you're moving towards something. It's a spiritual practice that you want, or you're moving away. And okay, so either you're moving towards a spiritual practice that you want and it's difficult for you to do so because it's maybe a little unorthodox. It's maybe a little bit out of the ordinary, and that's fine. And maybe you have maybe you're trying to move away from a spiritual practice that is more traditional for you or is more accepted around the people around you. Okay, and so what you're trying to do is you're gonna feel low because you want to move at your own path, and you're finding it difficult to do that. So when you have our fourth position is the lesson, we have the Emperor in reverse. So if we look at him, this is kind of like a father figure, a healing. I'm sensing healing. I'm also getting Aries energy here. I'm also getting like fight for yourselves. Fight for yourself. Fight for ourselves. We have to fight for ourselves. I don't know why that's coming to my mind right now. That's so weird. Okay, so I'm getting this as one of two ways. Your lesson could be that maybe you have a father figure and you need to heal some relationships with this person. Okay? Maybe you guys don't see eye to eye on some spiritual things going on. I know there's also a lot of good things going on in the world. Maybe it's political beliefs, and maybe it's all these perspectives that's really being challenged right now in the world. But maybe you don't see eye to eye to that, and maybe that's something you want to heal in a relationship. So maybe it's an important person to you. It doesn't have to be a father figure, but it could be somebody who's important to you, and you're not seeing eye to eye on these things, and it's causing some separation, and it's hurting you. Okay, so I'm getting that. I'm also getting I'm also just getting that maybe, no, that's what I'm getting. Like I said, it doesn't have to be a father figure, or it could just be a person, okay? But you're not seeing eye to eye with someone or a couple people. You're not seeing eye to eye with someone, and you don't have the same views, okay? The lesson is don't give up your, it's okay to give up traditions. It's okay to follow your own path. Okay, this is a lesson. Like, not everybody's going to see eye to eye with you. And you are going to have to fight for what you believe in. And that's okay to do that. Okay? That's what I'm seeing in the next 48. That's pretty heavy. Okay? And so our lesson, not our lesson, but where we want to focus our energy. Okay? Interesting. Okay, so where we want to focus our energy, we've got the 9 of Wands here. These wands are standing in the back. He's bowing down, okay? The wands always stand for our desires, and it also stand for our spiritual selves. So you need to focus your energy on moving forward. What's in the past is there. You did it. Great. Move forward. Keep doing a good job, okay? Because you're ready to move on. Keep doing a good job. Focus in on what, so I would say, going back to our theme, using your old skills for new things, keep doing what you're doing, okay? If you need to shake it up a little bit, if you need to go back into your toolbox of all these things that you've learned and you need to go ahead and make it better, get out of your head, go do that. It's okay. You're doing a good job. Keep moving forward with that. You're doing great. Don't let anybody, mess with that. People are going to tell you things, and it's going to make you second guess yourself, but don't. Okay, keep moving forward. Keep doing a good job, especially if this is with your career. I'm getting career, even though this is about your own desires and your spiritual self, but I'm getting that with our theme here. So keep moving forward. So yeah. Okay, Aries, I want you to keep moving forward. I want you to keep doing a good job in what it is that you're doing. Nobody's second guessing that right now. Only you. All right? Move past that pain. And it will make you a better person. It will make you better at what it is that you're doing. And then when people have different views from you, leave it alone, okay? And then always know that your family is here to support you. You have a great supportive home right now. Somebody is really supporting you. And lean on that. That is your high point in the next 48 hours. Okay, you guys, Aries, I will see you in the next 48. Hope you have a wonderful 2 days.